John Wick is a really good movie, but it's got some really dumbass characters. I mean, for a bunch of highly trained and strategically coordinated deadly assassins, these motherfuckers are surprisingly dumb as fuck. These inept character choices don't really take away from my enjoyment of the movie, nor do I believe it breaks the margin and believability of the fictional reality. So, these aren't like genuine complaints because I know that some of these choices are required to facilitate the events of the movie. I'm just usually very positive in this video, so I thought I'd switch things up and do a little complaining today. So, let's start with this fucking piece of shit. Why didn't you just fucking kill John from the beginning? Like, I can understand being an entitled dumbass that thinks he's untouchable because his daddy has some money, but that doesn't mean you need to be a fucking brain dead imbecile as well. If you're going to break into some guy's house, beat him up, steal his car, break his stuff and kill his fucking dog, you might as well fucking kill the guy too, you know. What exactly is the utility of leaving him alive? Even if he was just the regular everyday nobody that he thought he was, you gain nothing by failing to tie up loose ends and leaving a potential witness that could come back and cause some more problems for you. You don't know if that nigga has a security camera in his house. What if he went to the cops and showed them a footage of you foolishly taking your mask off? Then what are you gonna do? Don't be a fucking dumbass, bro. Let's finish what you started. Well, guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree because his dad is fucking mentally inept as well. Placing your son out in the open as bait to draw out John Wick so you can kill him was a brilliant move and an easy way to neutralize the situation as fast as possible. But you didn't need to literally expose him like that. Of all the places you could put him in, you picked a fucking nightclub. Bro, you're the leader of a fucking New York City criminal organization. You can't tell me you don't have access to a fucking underground safe house or something. Like, take that fucking fake ass church where you kept all your money, for example. You could have just locked him up in the vault with some food, some drinks and some bitches. Leak his location, surround the church premises with about 50 fucking armed men and wait for John to take the bait. I mean, he would have still wrecked each and every one of them, but at the very least, it would have looked like you actually give a shit about your son, bro. God damn! John even had a direct line of sight to your son before anybody knew he was there, but he spared him because he wanted to save his execution. That's the only thing that saved your son in that very moment. Now, this fucking green goblin looking ass nigga, I don't even know what your deal is, bro. This scene right here where you shot beside John's head as a way to draw his attention to the fucking crazy bitch that was trying to give him the wrong kind of top. Were you just being indecisive or are you actually schizophrenic? It's either you're trying to save your friend or collect the bounty on his head, but what you did was completely counterintuitive to either of those two goals. If you wanted to save your friend, you could have just shot that bitch in the head and woken him up so he can look out for more assassins. And if you wanted the bounty for yourself, you could have just shot him in his sleep, then shot her immediately she walked into the room. What exactly did you gain by waking him up and having him barely survive an altercation with that crazy ass lady? And then you end up foolishly dying at the end of the movie when the guy you said you were going to fucking work for finds out that you betrayed him and then fucking kills you for it. So why did you fucking take the contract in the first place? You know, if you had just not taken the contract, none of this would have happened. You could have just helped your friend and the guy wouldn't have been angry at you and killed you. You know that, right? I think that's the real lesson to take away from this movie. Don't be fucking indecisive. It's either you're going to betray your friend and take the bounty on his head by killing him, or you're going to help him out by killing people that are trying to come and kill him. Don't fucking accept the contract, then betray the guy you accepted to work with for no reason at all. If you're going to do something, follow through. If you're going to betray your friend with your full chest, my nigga. Same thing goes back to that fucking dumbass nigga from the start of the movie. If you're going to take a nigga's car and kill his dog, kill him as well. Follow through. Finish what you fucking started. Don't be fucking indecisive as fuck, bro. God. Now, Mr. fucking Dollar Store Denzel, if you wanted to die today, you could have just said so, my nigga. Because why else would you foolishly put yourself within head-butting distance of a person you're holding captive? Even if she didn't fucking break her thumb to release herself from the handcuffs, she could have knocked you off your balance, quickly gotten her hands in front of her body, and either choked you out with said handcuffs, attacked you with her legs, or put a black widow and choked you out with her thighs. Like, come on, bro. You know how well trained these fucking female assassins are. There's no reason for you to be getting that close to her. But I guess they don't teach fucking common sense in assassin school anymore. Great. Back to this fucking dumbass. Well, you should have definitely shot him in the head right here. But sure, I get it. You just beat the fucking legendary boogeyman. So, you need to rub it in his face and let him know you're the one that beat him before he fucking dies. Cool. Have your fun. But tell me why you just decided to forget that guns fucking exist and instead chose to have your men fucking suffocating with a fucking plastic bag, giving him plenty of time to escape and come bully your son's new location out of you. Why didn't you just shoot bro in the fucking head, nigga? What the fuck are you doing? I mean, at this point, it's safe to say you don't even really care about your son, bro. You went from aimlessly putting him in a public nightclub to foolishly putting him in a fucking warehouse with 7 million windows, giving John a multitude of options to choose from. Like, if you wanted him to kill your son, you could have just said so, bro. There's no need to go through this long process of pretending to hide your son just to make us think you actually care about the little nigga. Just to have John fucking put a bullet in his head 5 minutes later. At least you put up a good fight in the end. Fucking bozo ass nigga. Subscribe to the Patreon for Weird Thoughts, the member-controlled Patreon-only podcast, and Weird Commentaries, the Patreon-exclusive cartoon commentary videos. Link in the description, more details on the Patreon page.